Touchy-feely.
Yeah, like elementary school.
Elementary school. There's a UFC fighter. His last name is Feely, and that's what he goes by, Touchy-feely. Yeah. Sometimes cops act like they're in elementary school too. I've seen that a lot.
Good point.
Yeah, true.
And then how many guys do you hear about that do something inappropriate, or they get mad and they use the curse word? Right? How often does that happen?
You mean law enforcement officer or the people?
How many people get in the news, or you hear about a cop that got upset and yelled at somebody? Or,
you mean being discourteous? The word that actually gets cops in trouble when you put it on the complaint?
It's a little bit of trouble, right? But how many times did you hear about that?
I mean, a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Like how many times? What's a lot to you?
Every single day, a new video.
Every single day, new video from the whole nation.
Entire nation.
Right. So it's probably, what percentage of interactions do you think turn out with a negative turnout that you hear about? What do you think the percentage is? It's going to be extremely low. Extremely low. I probably contacted 50 people today, including.
You take anyone to jail today?
No.
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 Those are good statistics.
Not really. Maybe I missed a crime.
Well, I mean, yeah, for law enforcement, it's not good statistics, but at the same time, yeah. All right.
Why do you think I take somebody to jail for?
Can I ask you a question now?
Sure, go ahead.
All right. I'm
just saying, because you're saying all these things.
Right.
But it doesn't seem like they're very well thought through.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough, right? I ask every law enforcement officer this one question, and I'm finding a pattern here. There are 5 fundamental.
Welcome back to the channel, where we break down constitutional rights and how everyday citizens can lawfully exercise them when interacting with public officials and law enforcement. This documentary begins with an officer confidently claiming that most police officers are good cops, suggesting that misconduct is rare and exaggerated. However, within moments, the conversation exposes a troubling gap between that belief and the officer's actual understanding of the Constitution. The video invites viewers to engage, comment, and support the mission of spreading public awareness, emphasizing that knowing your rights is the first step toward ending police misconduct nationwide.
Fundamental freedoms within the First Amendment. This is not an opinion. It's part of your job to know this. What are they?
This is a loaded question.
No. It's so simple, bro.
Which ones? Tell me which ones.
The 5 fundamental freedoms of the First Amendment. What are they?
What are they? I don't know. Tell me. You tell me.
Bro, that's part of your job. You swore an oath to that.
Bro, I told you it's a loaded question.
You see what I'm saying? It's not a loaded question.
Of course it is. What's up, sir? How are you?
I just saw some.
I know. I'm just trying to talk to the guy. He's trying to load me up. How you been?
It's a legitimate question because this is actually part of your job, bro. You're supposed to know this because you actually swore an oath to this. You swore an oath to this.
I know you don't like me just because I wear this uniform.
That's not true, bro. That's not true. That's not true.
Why would you ask me a loaded question that you think I would get wrong?
That is part of your job.
Why would you ask me the question?
That's part of your job.
Why would you ask me the question?
So, how I see you got 2 French fries, right? So,
That's a nice way to put it.
Yeah,
it's respectful.
No, that's not true. That's not true because a law enforcement officer is the one that taught me that.
Yeah.
Bro, don't get a negative thought about me, bro. Like, don't. I have not.
You made fun of my name.
Feely, touchy-feely?
Yeah, you made fun of my name.
I wasn't making fun.
It was disrespectful and rude. Why would you do that? You think I'd be happy about that?
I think there's a fighter with the last name Feely. His nickname is Touchy-feely. I didn't mean it as disrespect, man. Yeah, you don't have to get all up in your feelings, bro. These are legitimate questions. Just like the First Amendment was a legitimate question.
You're not hurting my feelings.
And I know this at the top of my head. You're the one that's supposed to know this, right? You're the one that's supposed to know this because you swore an oath to get that job, did you not?
I did.
You did. And this is part of your job. You swore an oath to this. But why do you not know it?
What was the oath I swore?
You swore an oath to to protect and defend.
As the discussion unfolds, the officer downplays the frequency of negative police encounters, arguing that incidents of discourtesy or misconduct are statistically insignificant. The citizen challenges this claim by pointing out the overwhelming number of daily videos documenting problematic police behavior across the country. When pressed to estimate how often these interactions occur, the officer admits he believes the percentage is extremely low, despite acknowledging widespread public exposure to such incidents. This contrast highlights a recurring issue: law enforcement relying on assumptions rather than public evidence and accountability.
Constitution. Did you not
swear to the 5 First Amendments? Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely, you did. You know what the Second Amendment is, right?
No, I don't. Tell me.
You know what it is.
I don't, man. Tell me.
This is kind of sad, bro, because you have your 2 chevrons, right? You have your 2 chevrons, and you don't even know what the First Amendment is. Think about that, though. This is actually part of your job, and you don't know it.
You're assuming that.
It's true. You said you didn't know it. You said.
Yeah, a little bit.
I see you coming off as a
Is it my body language that's doing it? Is that what it is?
Your responses. Your attitude.
Yeah.
Just to point that out.
Freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom of religion, freedom of assembly, and freedom to petition your government for redress of grievances. That means I can bellyache. Even if I'm being rude or whatever, I'm not under policy. You guys, when you guys are rude sometimes, and I gotta say, your body, you're not being rude, like you're not being, how would I say, intimidating, but you are being defensive. And I don't mean to come off as defensive. No, these are not loaded questions.
We started out meeting each other. You made fun of my name, and then you worked into adding me a loaded question, asking me a loaded question.
That was not a loaded question, man. It's a legitimate question, bro. And you're gonna see this later on, and you're gonna realize how important it is that question is, bro.
Important to who?
So when you asked me,
Important to who?
it should be important to you because this is part of your job, man. You swore an oath to
You're
do.
making more assumptions.
No, you swore an oath to protect and defend the Constitution.
Have you ever protected somebody's freedom to assembly?
Always, every day.
You do? How do you do it?
Well, I just remind people that they have these certain rights. That see, I believe that freedom should be the topic on every dinner table in America every single night, right?
The encounter takes a critical turn when the citizen asks a simple but fundamental question: to name the 5 freedoms protected by the First Amendment. Rather than answering, the officer labels the question as loaded, refusing to respond despite admitting it is part of his sworn duty. Tension rises as the citizen reminds him that officers take an oath to uphold the Constitution. The inability to answer basic constitutional questions exposes a serious concern. How can rights be protected by those who do not fully understand them?
Right or wrong? Isn't the foundation of this country built on freedom?
Yeah.
Right? So,
You could say that.
right. And so I believe that freedom should be the topic on every single dinner table in America every single night. That means we the people should be talking to our families.
Why don't you just talk to your kids about their day?
Hey, bro, football statistics and baseball statistics are a lot. What's your favorite football team?
I don't follow football.
What's your favorite baseball team or hockey or NASCAR, whatever?
don't follow it.
Statistics. We seem to know more about bullshit like Marvel movies. We take our kids to the theaters, Disney, all kinds of shit. We're entertained. But what we're not doing as a people in this country, bro, is learning what our rights are.
You're saying that we all do that. It's not true.
Well, it's not true for me because I know a lot more about the Constitution than you do.
Well, you think you do.
I think I do. You're right. What is the Ninth Amendment? What is the Ninth Amendment? What is the Ninth Amendment? Right here, right now. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm gonna teach you the Ninth Amendment.
Recording you with a
Yeah.
cell phone?
No. Asking you these important questions that you swore no to, and that you're supposed to know this. What is the Ninth Amendment?
Ask me loaded questions.
What's the Ninth Amendment?
Answer my
But you swore no. You swore no to this, bro. You swore no to this.
Answer my question. What have you done specifically to defend this?
I'm doing it. You're looking at it.
This?
I'm practicing.
Recording me is defending the Constitution.
Is this not my right to do so?
I didn't say that.
Is this not my right to do so?
Nobody said that. I asked you a
Is it my right to do so? What's not forbidden is allowed.
You still didn't answer the question.
What's not forbidden? So let me tell
You
you.
have talking points. You're like a politician trying to get a job.
No, that's not true. Because you know what? You want to hear something crazy? Out of all the cops.
Eventually, the citizen clearly explains the First Amendment freedoms: speech, press, religion, assembly, and the right to petition the government for redress of grievances. He emphasizes that these rights apply even when speech is uncomfortable or critical of authority. While the officer remains calm, his defensive posture reveals a lack of preparedness. This moment underscores a powerful truth: constitutional knowledge should not belong solely to citizens. Law enforcement officers are expected to understand and respect these freedoms as part of their daily responsibilities.
Out of all the cops that I've asked about the First Amendment, only one knew it. You know how he learned it? From my channel. And I don't get paid by the government. As a matter of fact, you get a welfare check, bro. I'm not shaking at all.
Oh, you say I have a welfare check?
Yeah, you do, because you work for the system. You get the
Did I
same.
get a welfare check when I was in the military?
You get a welfare check now. You get a welfare check now.
Comes from the military?
But you're asking me if I get paid from the government, right?
No, I didn't ask you. I never asked you that. I asked you what you did to defend the nation.
Well, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Teaching people that.
Recording me with a cell phone is defending this Constitution.
What?
I just asked
Yeah, bro, how are you defending the Constitution when you don't even know it? Fair enough, right?
Well, you guys are coming at me, so I'm probably gonna stop talking to you now.
No, bro, let me just say this. I've been doing this for a long time, bro, and there's a reason why I got 600,000 supporters, not subscribers, supporters, because, and I gotta tell you, most of the people that follow me are men between 35 to 55 and throughout the entire nation, bro. I got people that follow me in Canada, Australia, the UK.
Canada, 51st state?
Not yet.
Governor Trudeau? That guy?
I don't like to get into politics. Like, in reality, I'll just say this, bro. In reality, if everybody knew not to believe in masters, but to believe in themselves and empower themselves with the understanding of what the Constitution is, bro, it is an empowerment, bro.
That's the thing, though. Our channels are based completely on the opposite side of politics. It has nothing to do with that. You know, it just has to do with the Constitution.
Yeah, man, it's simple. The Constitution. Would you not agree it's a good thing? Can I educate you on the 9th Amendment?
I really don't. I don't really want to talk to you guys anymore.
So the 9th Amendment.
The conversation expands beyond one amendment, shifting to the 9th Amendment and the concept that Americans possess rights beyond those explicitly listed in the Constitution. The citizen explains that what is not forbidden is allowed, reinforcing the idea of inherent freedoms. He contrasts public obsession with entertainment and sports statistics against the widespread ignorance of constitutional rights. This segment delivers a strong message. A free society cannot survive if its people and its enforcers do not understand the foundation upon which it stands.
We have rights as a people that are not enumerated in the first 8 amendments, right? That means we have rights that are not even talked about yet, right? So, because like I said earlier, what's not forbidden is allowed. But yeah, man, you're
Don't ever go in the back seat, son.
And I didn't mean to come off as being rude in any way, man. You know, this is just a conversation, man. As a matter of fact, let me just say this. This gentleman right here, I think I was rude to him a long time ago, bro, but today we had a good conversation. Huh?
You know which video it is?
It was a long time ago, bro. It was a long time ago. I was mean to you. You don't remember? You didn't watch it? You didn't watch it? Or?
I know what incident it was.
Yeah? Was I an asshole, bro? Be honest. I was.
Call me a name, but whatever.
I was an asshole, bro.
We had a few more run-ins, and then we were always be that person. You and the guy is, I have to talk to you.
I don't talk to the KC camera boy guy. He's a fucking punk.
I don't know his name, but
Word.
I can't go name.
Yeah. You're
I don't
good.
wanna, like,
You're good. Yeah, you're
say
good. You're good. You're good.
or-
Word. Yeah, you're good.
One of the
You're
other
good.
guys, though, that we started running into him a lot, too. We're always good.
But I can't let you go without asking you too, man.
You already asked me.
The First Amendment.
Yeah.
Today? I didn't ask you today, did
I
I?
was the first person to ask.
Okay.
Drawing from years of activism and a large international audience, the citizen explains that his channel exists to educate and empower people, not to engage in politics. He stresses that understanding the Constitution benefits both citizens and law enforcement. The discussion softens briefly with acknowledgments of past confrontations and growth, showing that accountability and learning are possible. Still, the core issue remains unresolved. Constitutional education within law enforcement is inconsistent, leaving citizens responsible for defending their own rights.
All right. You're going to know it next time I talk to you? What's the 9th Amendment? We have rights that are not talked about or enumerated within the first 8. That means what's not forbidden is allowed. That means, like, for instance, parental rights fall under that, right? Dude, these are things that I believe that nobody in this country is really talking about. We're worried about politics. We're worried about all kinds of shit. That is the most important shit in the nation, bro. Once we all know it, it helps you guys and it helps us, bro. Seriously. You're dope.
Thank you.
Wait, hey, this is gonna be on the news. This is gonna be on the news, bro. This is gonna be on the news. We're working for the news. Hey, why do people want to lick boots so much, bro? they think because you're being recorded that it's a bad thing, right?
We get used to it. That's the thing.
You're already used to it. This guy's not, man.
My sergeant was telling me earlier.
He's used to being recorded. You're not yet, man. You think of it as a negative thing, and it's not,
You guys
bro.
are rude.
You're rude.
I'm not rude.
Nah, you actually,
I want to talk to you.
actually, you didn't raise your voice or nothing. You all right, but you were just defensive, man. You're defensive.
You started asking loaded questions and you were being
That's not a loaded question.
That's a loaded question. Come on, let's talk to
You're tripping.
That's how I
You're
have a
tripping.
conversation.
You're tripping, bro. I hope your shoelaces are tight, because you're tripping, bro.
The documentary concludes with a clear and sobering reflection. Many officers are tasked with protecting rights they cannot clearly define. While this officer remained calm and respectful, his lack of constitutional knowledge speaks volumes. The final message is direct. If police do not understand the rights they swear to defend, the responsibility falls on the people to know them instead. Viewers are urged to support the channel, spread awareness, and always record police interactions, because accountability begins with an informed public.